Michael, the arena sold out in 27 seconds. Can you just give us word on what kind of atmosphere you're expecting on Saturday night?
Well, of course, every time I fought here, you know, the British public have really supported my career, and I want to thank everybody. It blows my mind, you know, for a working class man from the middle of nowhere to get the support from the entire nation. It blows my mind, it really does, and I can't wait for Saturday night. Every time I fought in England, the reception has been mind-blowing, and I'm really looking forward to that. It's something I'll take to my grave. I can't put it into words, yeah, thank you everybody for the support.
You're very confident on victory. Can you tell us how you're going to finish it and what round?
You have to be confident on victory. You know, if you're going into a fight not confident, you're in the wrong business. He's an incredible opponent. He's a very, very tough fighter, and I was the biggest Anderson Silva fan ever. That said, I'm going to take this to him. You know, I will be the aggressor. I know he wants me to be the aggressor because he's the counter striker, but I will take the fight to him. I'll make him feel very uncomfortable. The strikes will mount up, and he will go down.
Obviously, the event sold out in 27 seconds when it did. What kind of atmosphere are you expecting on Saturday, and how much are you looking forward to fighting again in London?
You know, I expect a great atmosphere. You know, I was at the Glasgow event cornering Joe Duffy. That was crazy. I fought in Ireland. That was crazy. You know, so I can't see it being any different in England.
You're facing a very experienced opponent. Obviously, got a very much experience advantage over you. What have you been watching a lot of his fights, and where do you think your game is better than his?
Yeah, I've watched his fights. You know. I feel like I can capitalise on the striking and even the grappling, you know. And I'm just so much bigger than him. You're gonna, you know, he's like a lightweight. I'm more like a middleweight. So I think you're gonna see the size difference fight night as well.
I know you're very confident on victory. Can you give us a prediction of how you're going to finish it and in what round?
It's going to be knockout or submission. I believe I'm going to finish it. Most likely knockout. I predict a knockout.
Have you got a preference? Because I know you've actually got a lot of submission victories on your record. We haven't seen it so much in the UFC because a lot of your fights have been on the feet. But
you can't beat a knockout. Yeah, you can't beat a knockout. I prefer a knockout.
Jesus loves knockouts.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus loves knockouts.
And just the buzz around the event, the whole event, it's a massive card, and I'm excited to see it.
You were just saying a minute ago that you're going to be looking for the finish come on Saturday. Can you give us a bit of a prediction? When's it going to happen? How's it going to happen?
It's going to happen early. That's all I'm going out there. I'm confident in this fight. I'm looking to build the pressure and make him panic, and then I get the finish.
Any plans for the rest of the year after you've won on Saturday?
I haven't no plans just yet. I'm focused on this fight. Yeah, there's a few cards I'd like to get on, but let's get the win, then we can start pushing them cards.
It's a dream come true. It was always part of my plan, my dreams to fight in London on the UFC card. I fought in London many times before, but you know, it was my goal. The first UFC I went to was when Gustafsson fought Manowar, and I was like, I'm going to fight it, so I'm fighting on this card, so now here we go.
How's the fight going to go on Saturday? How are you gonna win?
I'm going to throw my hands about, and I'm going to be victorious.
Vision, cheers, and I'm just loud. I'm used to booze, to be honest, so booze to me cheers now. But yeah, to win 20,000 people or whatever, the show got sold out in under 30 minutes. It's live on Fight Pass. Walking out to this, it's going to be a memorable moment of my career, and I'm just really loving it.
Have you been impressed with Mac Land's performances in the UFC?
I'll break it mentally, I'll physically and everything. They don't come with a worry for nothing. I don't stop. I'm being fair, it's a million miles an hour, but it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean I'm going to push against the fair, against the fence. It's like, whatever he brings to me, no matter what he brings at me, I'm not going back at him. 20 miles more an hour. I'm faster, I'm stronger, I'm more technical. It's like, you can't break it. And even if it goes into the third round, I'll still have the same pace for I am in the first round. I don't believe he will.
Yeah, it's great to be back in London, well, back in the mainland. I fought here 2 years ago when I fought John Tuck, and that was probably one of my best performances of my career. Nice crisp striking, kept it on the feet the whole time. But as you move up the ladder, you're fighting different styles, strong wrestlers, strong grapplers, strong strikers, so it's great to come here and put on a show for the London fans. I'm prepared to to go in there nice and loose and just let everything out. Confident, every fighter should be confident in their ability, the way they train, that's where you get your confidence from, not from everything else. I believe that my skill set against his, we're matched up evenly. I feel like we're evenly matched up, perfectly evenly matched up, matched contest, but I feel like I feel like there's certain areas he comes too aggressively, he can get taken down, controlled. So I feel like there's windows in his game that can be exploited. You know, I'm sure he's thinking the same shit as me, but I'm hoping it can be a great fight. We can stand there and strike and put on a great fight for the fans, but you know, never think in your head that it's going to be just striking the whole time, because I thought that the last fight and it ended up a whole wrestling battle. So with his style, I think he'll try and grind me against the cage and look to try and suplex me, but we'll see about that.
It's amazing, you know. I never, when I first started this sport, when I walked in this little gym called elite Elephant Castle, I never thought I'd be here now. I never thought I would have fought in the O2 before. I never thought that would even be a thing. You know, I didn't think. Yeah, so for me, it's been an absolute roller coaster of a journey. I said before, like when I first started fighting, it was never a career path for anything for me. It wasn't even a career for most fighters, especially at the lower weight classes. So now I've carved a way to build a career for myself and earn good money, and I've got a house out there to buy for my family and stuff. But it's good to see now young inspiring athletes growing up. Like Breese right next to me here, you know, he only started a few years ago and he started straight into MMA and now he's making it his job. So it's brilliant to see young athletes like him being able to choose this as a career path.